These 10 products may not have wavy hair written on the bottle, but I don't care about that because they are by far the best, most transformative products that I've tested out on my wavy hair this year, at least so far. Products that have helped to reduce frizz, tackle dryness, make styling much easier, and add some incredible shine. Ooh. Let's get straight into this, counting down from number 10. And we're starting off with an 80s throwback. Grab your leg warmers, ladies and gents. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please don't make me feel old by telling me that in the comments. We're talking the WavyTalk Hair Crimper. Now please don't worry, this does not give you that tiny, crispy, crimp-looking hair of 1987. It gives you big, soft, beachy mermaid waves that look, to me at least, modern and fresh. And the best part is they really last. I'd actually been planning to buy one of these when WavyTalk got in touch about working together, and so they sent me the crimper to try. And since I already love their thermal brush so much, it was an absolute no-brainer. Oh, and by the way, they did not ask me to include it in this video and have had no input into the ranking. I just love it so much, it genuinely earned its place at number 10. The reason I think you'll love this is because it's been really thoughtfully designed. So it actually goes as low as 140 degrees. And you can also set different timers. So when you're crimping, you could set it as low as 4 seconds, which is what I use it on, and you'll get a little beeper noise to let you know when that 4 seconds is gone. That way you're gonna get a really consistent crimp and wave pattern within your hair. To be honest, when I'm using it, once I get to the ends of my hair where they're a little drier and a little more high porosity, I don't even need to hold it on for 4 seconds to get an amazing result. I think this is amazing if you just want a really quick and easy way of styling your hair that's gonna last and give you that slightly beachy undone vibe. Of course, you always want to make sure you use a really good heat protector, and if you need a recommendation, well, you may want to watch on because I've got a good one coming up. One thing I will say is if you are recovering from heat damage, this product is probably one you want to skip, at least for now. If you're struggling with your hair at the moment because it's got that gummy candy floss-like texture, it snaps or breaks quite easily, it's lost its elasticity, then protein can be a really helpful ingredient to include in your hair care routine. This leave-in conditioner gives back the life and manageability to your hair. It's also a great option if you are somebody that likes to go silicone-free because it doesn't contain any. They say that it's good for all hair textures, be wavy, straight, curly, coily, fine or thick. It has a creamy but lightweight texture, so I do find that for my fine wavy hair, it won't leave it feeling life or limpless. Life or limpless. What I mean to say is limp or lifeless. It always just seems to manage to deliver moisture as well as structure back to my hair. My favourite way to use it is in my shower styling routine or my side dunk method, but to be honest, I've even just put this in and then air dried and it just gives such a lovely result. So if your wavy hair is feeling a bit weak or it's just struggling to hold any kind of shape, give this one a go. It's also really budget friendly at only £10. This is an amazing way to protect your hair at night time. The fabric helps to keep your hair smooth and make your results last much longer. It reduces friction, which will reduce frizz, tangling, help to prevent knots. Honestly, nighttime protection for my hair has been such a game changer. If I'm honest, it's not something I ever even considered in my 20s, but in my 40s, I definitely wouldn't skip it. And this bonnet is beautiful. I was very kindly gifted this from Lilysilk, but I have to say now, in comparison to the satin one that I used to wear, I would definitely invest my hard-earned money in this piece. Because it hasn't got any elastic in it, I no longer get those kind of marks or creases on my face, and one of the main differences for me is how much cooler I stay wearing silk rather than satin. But this is definitely an investment piece and people have different budgets. So the satin one definitely does a great job, but if you do want to elevate things and it's within your affordability, I cannot recommend this one enough. I think this spray is amazing. It adds shine, it kind of refreshes your hair, and most importantly, it protects it from heat, and it works best on dry hair. Yesterday, I air dried my hair. testing out air dry creams for another video. If, by the way, you're new to my channel and you're not subscribed, but you want to know when that video becomes available, you can hit subscribe, hit the bell button, and you'll get notified when that one comes out. So, tested a product yesterday. Not good. Didn't love the results. Woke up this morning and thought, oh, what am I going to do? This spray this morning has allowed me, I didn't wet down my hair, I didn't do anything other than apply the VO5 Heat Protect and then use my curling tong. And honestly, I just think my hair looks shiny, it holds the wave and the curl really well that I've put in. It definitely doesn't leave behind any kind of sticky residue or crunch. I really think it's quite amazing. And the best part is that this only cost me £4. £4. It protects up to 230 degrees Celsius, which is way hotter than any heat styling tool I would ever use. I think you'll love it if you heat style. Obviously, if you don't need this one. This one is incredible if you have dry hair. And also if you want something that works really, really quickly in the shower. Honestly, I have fallen in love with this from the first use. The only thing I didn't like was the application process. As you can see, this is a brand new bottle just arrived from Amazon yesterday, but I will now decant these, thanks to you lovely people who told me to do that, into a continuous spray bottle to use it. I just found with the nozzle, it's a little bit trickier to get good coverage, but with my second bottle, I decanted it and I will do the same with that one as well. You apply it after shampooing in the shower and massage it in, and you only need to leave it on for 8 seconds. The massaging part is important because it's then that you actually start to feel the product work, and it instantly makes my hair feel softer. So if you're struggling with dryness, or you're someone who has finer or thinner hair that will be very easily weighed down by a more intensive, more creamy, deep conditioning mask, I think you'll love this Wonderwater product. I also think it's budget friendly because although I think full price is £12, I have only ever paid £6 for it. And once you told me about decanting it into a continuous spray bottle, I got, I think, about 8 uses out of one bottle. The first time, not so much. Almost used an entire bottle in one go. Yeah, whoops. I went on a serious mission to find the lowest heat styling tools that I could this year. This one is adjustable and starts off as low as 80 degrees. I find that for my fine but medium density hair, I tend to use it on about 130 degrees. And I get lovely bends, twists and waves in my hair that will last me until my next wash routine. The barrel size that I have is 25ml, but they do smaller and larger options. And best of all, it cost me £26. So I think this is a really good option if, like me, you want to heat style occasionally, have a product that's versatile, flexible, you can use it in different ways to create different shapes, and it doesn't cost you the earth. But of course, heat protection first. The VO5 spray works so well with this curling tool. This product is fantastic if your hair is on the dry side or has lost its manageability. I did a full product review at the start of this year, so I'll link that video above in case you kind of want a little bit more detail. But it is so simple to use and it just delivers incredible results. I like to do the most intensive treatment where you actually put it on overnight. So you spray down your hair so that it's nice and damp, you apply the Philip Kingsley's Elasticizer all over, roots, tips, mid-lengths, and then you put it into a shower cap. I would then also put my silk bonnet over the top. Then you just go to bed, let it do its magic while you're sleeping, wake up in the morning and follow your normal wash routine. Now, if you have hair that is easily weighed down, you might want to do a double cleanse. I personally just tend to rinse the product with warm water and then go in with my normal shampoo, and it's absolutely fine. But I do believe from memory, they do say sometimes you'll need to do 2 cleanses. I instantly find that it gives back that vitality and manageability to my hair. However, I would say if your hair is in really good condition, it's already feeling soft, this is just probably a product that you don't need. But brittle, dry, aging or changing with hormones is just a lovely deep conditioning mask that works while you sleep. So efficient. Really love stuff like that. from the very first use, I was incredibly impressed. I'm not entirely convinced whether this is technically a protein treatment, a bonding treatment, or just an exceptionally good conditioner. What I am convinced about though is how bloody amazing it is. If your wavy hair is feeling rough, damaged, or just generally a bit lackluster, this is one of those products that gives you instantly noticeable results. It always makes my hair feel softer, smoother, and much easier to detangle, and leaves it with a gorgeous shine. Ingredient wise, it does contain hydrolyzed rice, soy, and oat proteins, but they appear quite far down the ingredient list. Much higher up is amodimethicone, a conditioning silicone that helps with smoothness, shine, frizz control, and helps detangle your hair. So I suspect that a lot of that immediately silky, polished result is coming from the conditioning formula and silicones, rather than this behaving like an intensive protein or bond repair product. Yeah, so absolutely love it. I'm really interested to see how the shampoo performs, because there is a shampoo within the range as well. So if your hair's feeling lackluster, stressed out, dry, brittle, I think you will absolutely love this one. But of course, if you're someone who avoids silicones or your hair just dislikes protein, then I probably would give this one a miss. This has fast become my favourite ever shampoo. If you are somebody who finds that shampooing your hair, whether you've done pre-wash protection or not, causes it to feel very tangled and get knotty, that's what happens to me, I feel your pain, it's so frustrating, then I think you will love this shampoo, because that just no longer happens to my hair. It delivers an incredible cleanse without stripping my hair and without it feeling tangly. It lathers up really beautifully. It has a runny, clear texture that's pretty lightweight, I would say, which I was surprised at because it contains argan oil and honey. So I thought it might have a slightly more rich, deeper texture, but it's very lightweight. It is also SLS free. So it's a gentle cleanse that I find just does not tangle or roughen up my hair at all. I just have fallen in love with it. The first time I ever used this, I did a very natural enhancement of my waves. I only used a leave-in conditioner. I did not apply any hold product, and I used my very simple bend and twist technique. That does not lend itself to the shiniest hair results, and yet my hair was still glistening, like noticeably shinier. I absolutely love this product. I didn't expect to love it as much as I do, but I just think the results it delivers are incredible. Plus, it's really easy to use because it is an in-shower product. If you have watched my glass hair ranking video, and if you haven't, I'll link it above in case you want to, you'll know that I also loved the Redken Acidic Gloss treatment, but found it a complete faff. So as much as I love the results, honestly, I haven't done it again, because I'm a woman who doesn't want to spend 30 to 40 minutes faffing about. This, you shampoo, you condition, and then you apply the treatment product. But every time it just delivers beautiful shine, no matter how I style my wavy hair. So if you're after that kind of glass-like shine with low effort, and you don't mind spending a little bit more, because let's face it, it's on the pricier side, I think you will really love this product. Those are the products I've been absolutely blown away by so far this year. If, however, you're kind of like, Tori, why on earth didn't you mention X, Y, Z? Please let me know what that is in the comments, and I will get my arse in gear and try it out. Now, if you are somebody like me who has dry hair, then you may find it really helpful to watch this video next. Thank you as always for being here. Take care. Have a lovely day. I'll see you next time. Bye.